Hey YouTubers, Electric Adventures here with a quick response video to Lawnboyspost1975's video on a retro system that failed that you wish succeeded. Now I'm not going to go a console, I'm actually going to go a retro computer. And the system actually is the original Spect Video line of computers. So these are the ones, so this is the second model, the SVI 328, it's actually the Mark II. The systems came out in I might get this date wrong because I looked it up before I started the video, 83, and they were quite advanced for their time, around the same time as the ColecoVision, using similar hardware as the ColecoVision, but with more memory. A very advanced version of BASIC in it that meant you could write your own software very well. Some very interesting first launch titles, and heaps and heaps of lovely peripherals, memory expansions, 80-column cards, RS-232, parallel ports, disk drives, all sorts of wonderful hardware peripherals, but virtually no software support. They lasted for a little while, and the computer was actually gaining a reasonable amount of momentum, and then the MSX standard, of which they were the sort of like the initial prototype, got finalised, and a couple of little small changes were made. So then Spect Video replaced their models with MSX versions. So there's a 728 that looks exactly like this one, and then the best one they made was the 738 Express, which has inbuilt floppy disk drive, lots and lots of ports built in, and a wonderful computer. And MSX came out and had lots of software, which itself didn't really succeed, although they didn't do too bad in Japan. But my specific answer is the Spect Video machine. If it had have got software support, it would have been one of the best computers of the era, spec-wise. By the time the MSX machines came out, another year or so had passed, and those specs weren't so fantastic anymore. And that was the same for the MSX series as they came out. I mean, they're great computers, but by the time they actually came out and got ratified, their specs were a little behind the other machines that were coming out at the time. So, by the time MSX2 came out, as an example, you're getting to the first models of the Atari ST and the Amiga, and they just weren't up to the same standard. But when the actual original Spect Video came out, it was a very competitive machine, great hardware combination, great computer to own and program, and it would have been fantastic had they got a bit more software support. But that was stifled by the fact that MSX came along. So, in effect, shooting themselves in the foot. But they were great systems. So anyway, that's my response. Maybe you want to do a response as well. Make sure you respond to Lawnboy's original video, and I'll catch you next time.